Today I'm going to reveal a simple trick for cooking the perfect, evenly cooked and juicy thick steak, the reverse sear method. It's so effortlessly effective you'll feel like you're cheating, but it delivers the perfect results every time. Today's star is my Pari Meats Angus grass-fed boneless ribeye. That's what I'm using. Okay, let's dive into this technique that turns a good steak into a great one. Help me out, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help. First things first, let's talk steak temperature. It is crucial to start with your steak at room temperature, which means letting it sit out for at least 2 to 4 hours, not 20 minutes. If you're pressed for time, a quick hack is to place your steak in a Ziploc bag and submerge it in lukewarm water for about 20 minutes. You're aiming for the steak to be around 21 degrees C or 69 degrees Fahrenheit before it hits the oven. Preheat your oven to 135 degrees C, which is 275 Fahrenheit. Now, key point in steak cooking, moisture is not your friend. Pat your steak dry with a paper towel to ensure a perfect sear later on. Now, season it generously with salt and pepper. And in the world of seasoning, not all salts are created equal. Be a bit of a salt snob and pick one that you love the taste of. Remember, the right salt can turn good into great. For a perfect medium rare finish, we're going to remove the steak from the oven at 46 degrees C or 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Here's a tip: invest in a good thermometer. It's your best friend for nailing that perfect cook. Pop your steak onto a wire rack and into the oven. Cooking times can vary, but if your steak is at the right starting temperature and your oven is precisely set, it will take around 30 minutes, but it's going to depend on the thickness of your steak. But remember, the thermometer is key for accuracy. It's looking good. Into a cast iron pan, add some extra virgin olive oil and set your stove to a medium to high heat. When the oil begins to shimmer, it's time to act. Lay your steak in the pan or on a barbecue grill, that's quite okay as well. Toss in a couple of cloves of crushed garlic and a few fresh herbs, whatever you fancy. As the moment to flip approaches, introduce about 4 tablespoons of butter to the party. The quantity remains the same whether you're cooking one steak or more. It's all about the flip now, every 30 seconds until you're basking in the glory of a perfectly golden crust. During each 30-second flip, baste the steak with the buttery, herby goodness. Remember, keep the pan hot enough for searing, but not so hot that it burns your steak. The goal is to achieve the perfect crust through the Maillard reaction, where amino acids and reducing sugars combine under heat to create a golden brown crust. A medium to high heat is sufficient for a great crust. There's no need for blazing heat, which risks charred, potentially bitter and carcinogenic crust on your steak. We'll keep flipping every 30 seconds to allow it to develop that perfect crust. Now allow our beautiful looking steak to rest for approximately 5 minutes. This brief pause lets the juices redistribute through the steak, guaranteeing you juicy steak. Okay, it's time for the reveal. We've got a fantastic looking crust. Spot on, I reckon. Wow. You got to be happy with that. Evenly cooked from edge to edge, juicy and so effortlessly achieved. Oh. If it was any juicier, I'd need a goddamn lifeboat. I mean, I've heard of melt in your mouth. This is ridiculous. They say money can't buy happiness, but whoever said that didn't try this steak. See you on the next video.